First of all, another awesome crowd, Friday night, and I think Jonah told me there was 1,300 again. So, the fact that people keep showing up and supporting us, I mean, that's biggest thing for us. Like, I thought we could have played a little bit cleaner. I thought we started out really well in set one, and I mean, our side out percentage was crazy. I think we sided out on first ball almost every single time, and that's what we did up at Corpus too. So. That's a trend that we want to see continue, and I thought we let off on the service pressure a little bit in set 2 and 3, and we didn't pass, and we just didn't play with quite the intensity that we're capable of playing with. But it's still nice to get a 3-0 win and get out of here and regroup and get ready for tomorrow morning.
With the variety of hitters you have, it seems like they found Luisa right there toward the end of the third set, and she became pretty big with a big block and a couple quicks. Talk about having that ability to find that hot hand.
Yeah, and I think that's just it. Like, everybody's going to game plan a little bit different for us, and people are obviously going to have to pick and choose their poison, I think. And if we pass it well, I think we figure those things out a little faster. Luana does just such an incredible job of controlling our offense. Sometimes I think, from the outside, people don't realize what she really does for this team. I mean, it's like we got an impressive crop of hitters, like you said, but to have somebody to orchestrate it and just really, like you said, sit there and wait to see. And then when she does figure it out, her ability to get the ball to that person regardless of what the pass looks like or regardless of what the dig looks like is impressive. I mean, she got Louisa the ball 3 or 4 times late in set 3 off of not very good dug balls or not very good pass balls, and have somebody to do that when they recognize it and then being able to execute it's huge for us.
Talk a little about Claudia, her performance today, a little bit more, feeling a little bit more like part of the team now, getting some points under her.
Yeah, and just another steady performance for her, right around 3 kills per set and in that 270 to 300 range. And I mean, if you go ask Claudia, she's probably going to tell you she didn't play very well, and that's what's fun about that kid is she's only going to get better as the more matches get in. And like I said, I don't think we really got her in a rhythm. I don't think we got any of our pins in a real good rhythm tonight because we just weren't able to speed up the game like we have been able to the last couple of weeks.
Did their height give you a little more issues than some of the other teams you played this year?
I don't know if it's really the height. I don't think we passed the ball really well. And when we did dig balls, we dug balls back to the ceiling, and that just slows everything down. So I mean, that'll be our goal tonight. Like, how do we pass the ball a little faster? How do we clean stuff up, get stuff a little bit closer to the net? I don't even think Luana had a chance to dump maybe one ball early. Everything else was from the floor. She was 3 to 5 feet off, and she's really good when we can put her tight to the net and speed things up and really speed things up to the right side as well. We weren't able to really do that. A couple balls, Paris got 1 or 2, and Indy got 1 or 2, but that was about it. That we really pressed the tempo to the right side.
Coach, tonight you were able to get the win, but they kind of like made it challenging and difficult for you in the last set. Well, what did you see in that last set that kind of made it challenging for your team?
We dug ourselves a little hole early. I think we got down by 4 or 5 early, and we hung out in that space until late in the set. And then I thought we kind of got rolling at that last time out. I think it was around 19 or 20. And then the girls kind of focused in. And, I think we're going to have those nights. And I think the girls just relaxed a little bit. And we've talked about it in practice. And that's going to be our challenge when we have somebody that, just does some odd things. Like, it's going to be the same thing tomorrow morning against Prairie View. They do some out-of-system swings, and if you don't pay attention, they score some easy points, and then they go and get a couple good points, and then all of a sudden you're in trouble. And I felt like that's what Montana did to us. We let them have some easy points that we haven't been giving up, and then all of a sudden, they hit a couple really good balls down the line, and they get loose on the slide a couple times, and then the set's really tight.
Additionally, tonight, you got to see everyone almost in your roster play. Just how do you feel about everyone just getting contributions from everyone up and down the lineup?
Yeah, and I can't say enough about this team. And sometimes, I don't think that gets out there as much as it should, because it really is. It's not the first 2, or it's not the first 7, it's not the first 12. It's really like 17 top to bottom, and this entire group comes in here and works hard every single day, and there's a lot of kids that could go make an impact at a lot of the other programs, and I think their willingness to accept to be some part of something special, and when their name's called, to go in and make a difference, you know. Like, Indy's been great early on in the season and had a couple up and down matches, but, you know, we called her number in set 2, and she went in and got 4 or 5 kills and hit 600, I think, you know. So I think that's going to be how it is, and when somebody has an off night, everybody knows that somebody can come in and pick them up and do something to help the group out. And then, of course, we want to reward kids when we have a chance with playing time. Everybody in this program is competitive and wants to win and also wants to play, you know. And so that's our job as a staff, is how do we give those kids that are working super hard that nobody ever sees? We see it and we praise them, but ultimately, like, we want everybody else to see the hard work they're doing and the players that they are as well.
And the last one for me, you know, you're the program leader now in wins. How does it feel as a coach coming in here and just setting that milestone for overall victories?
You know, it's something that, you know, we love being here. Our staff loves being here, and we love what the program's about. And, you know, it couldn't be a funner time to be part of UTRGV athletics. Just the last 24 months, and then as we came out of COVID and into the last 16 to 17 months, things just are happening at a pace and an excitement level and a building level that you can't go to another mid-major in the country and get this kind of excitement. And I mean, you look at the bottom half of the Pac-12, like, we've had 19 and 1,200. We're outdrawing 50% of the Pac-12 at our home matches right now, and stuff like that's really fun to be a part of, and we love being here, and, you know, the support and all those things. It's just fun to be that leader, I guess, at this program, and just seeing where this program's come from a program that bounced around from conference to conference and struggled to be above 500.
The second and the third sets were, for the most part, really neck and neck. What do you think can be done to ensure that, you know, that we have bigger gaps?
Yeah, and I think sometimes we get spoiled, and we get spoiled as a coaching staff. And in side-out volleyball, you know, in rally scoring volleyball, like, if you're winning by 4 or 5, you're pretty much in control of the match. And, you know, I think we closed out with 3 or 4 point runs at the end of both those sets, but they were tight, and I think that's normal. But of course, this team plays really well when we're ahead, and that's going to be something that we want to continue to do. But also, I think since the UNLV match, the thing they've done well is they haven't panicked when it's tight. They haven't panicked when their back's against the wall, and I never felt a sense of uneasiness from the court or from the bench or anybody tonight. I just felt like they could go out and close it out. Of course, we don't want to wait till the last 3 or 4. We can get ourselves in trouble doing that kind of stuff. You know, a call goes the wrong way and a ball rolls the wrong way, and all of a sudden we're in a 4th or a 5th set, and we don't want to be in that situation. So obviously we'll talk to the girls about it and amp up the service pressure, I think, a little bit tomorrow. I think you'll see us serve a little bit tougher. And I mean, I think that'll be the big thing for us.